Hey, welcome back everybody. Solitaire E-Man with a new game of the summer here. It's been a while since I've posted something, so it's good to be back. This game is called Constitution. What you're going to need are two standard decks jammed together. You're going to pull out all the aces, put them up on the top, and you're going to take out all the kings and queens. All the kings and queens, you just leave them out for this party. Okay? So how things go is we want to build up in suit from the aces to jacks, and the only way we can do that is cards that are in this first row. Okay, now that seems like you're like, hey, there's no twos, so we're done for. So here's what we can do. You can move cards up to the first row from the second row, and you're going to be going down in alternating colors. So if I wanted to, I could take this 8 and scoop it, if I had fingernails, and put it on top of that guy. Or the other way you can move cards into this first row is the top card of these builds. Right now, there's nothing there, so that means we can move this 4 over to that 5, go down, and then we could move this 3 onto that 4. Now, you want to be careful, because if you move that 3 onto the 4, then you're done. Let's do that. Let's think ahead, because you know me, I'm not that good at thinking ahead. So start this. Now, the only way you can fill these spaces is by pushing cards from the previous row up into that space. Okay, you don't use your stock. The stock is only for filling the bottom row when a space opens up. Okay, so then you got to think about it. What do I want to do? Do I want to move this 5 up there? Because if I move that 5 up there, well, then I can move that 3, right? Or if I move this 10 up there, well, then I can move the 9 onto the 10. The 8 goes up onto that, 7 goes up onto it. Yeah, this is a fun game. And again, the only time you can start building these aces up is if you got a 2 up there. So you're pretty much building up there. Okay? So let's give it a go. Let's see if I can think this through. Okay, I can move this 9 onto that 10. Again, the top card of any build can move, and if it's from the first row, can get moved over. Okay, so, you know, if for some reason I wanted to move that 3 onto a red 4, I could do it. But you can't move the whole stack, so that 5 can't go onto a 6, just the top card, so be careful. And once there's no more moves, then the game is over. And it should take us about 20 minutes. It says there's a 5 out of 6 go rate. I'm going to play, talk for a little bit, then I'm going to let it, go and see how far we can, go today with this. I'm going to move up that 10. Can move this 9 over. The 8, doesn't matter which one we go to. 7. Okay, and then I'm going to move this 5 up a row, 4 and 3. It's almost like I didn't shuffle. I did. Okay, almost got to that 2, so now this is going to be good. Now, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to smoosh these guys up. So now I've got 5 spaces, and this is when you pull from the stock. Okay, and then you can put out those 4. I know this is like pushing the limits of my camera and the angle, so hopefully you can see this. I'll double check it in just a second, sorry. All right, can you see all those? Good enough. Sorry for missing the little bottoms of those. Okay, and away we go. All right. So I know I want that 2 up there. And I know I want to start moving the 2s up here as well. 2s are what I really want to get moving up. So those shuffle up. Bottom row is empty. Got a space, fill it from the stock. Okay? It's the only time you can fill a space. You can't, if you have a space here, you can't start unwrapping. Nope, you got to push them up. Okay, so let's see. I know I'm gonna break it somehow. So you don't always want to push the 2s up, I suppose, right? I do want to get this red 2 up here so I can smush it onto that guy. And then I'm just going to kind of speed go here. I'm not going to think too much about this because 20 minutes, I don't have 20 minutes to chat at you guys. Let's see. So like this 2 can go up under the spade. Okay. Then you got to think, do I want this 2 or that 2 to move up? Okay, I can already move this 3. Again, as soon as anything in this top row can move up there, do it. Unless you need to bring something from below. This seems like a fun thinking game. But I'm going to sit here and think too much. So I'm probably just going to play a little bit and off mic, probably fast forward a little and see when we stop. All right? Seems like a pretty straightforward game. If you got 20 minutes to kill, okay, I'll see you on the other side. Well, friends, I feel like I've already broken it. I'm looking at this playing field a couple times over. I don't think I made any mistakes, but I just don't have any more moves. So let's analyze it. So I can only move the top card up here, up there, or if I need to shift over somewhere in the same row, which there's only one black, and so that's 4. That wouldn't matter to move over there. Or I can move a card up from down here onto one of those. And these go down alternating color. And I don't see anything. This is awful. Sorry. Oh well. Hey. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just try again. And see, maybe I'll record it again and see if I get any further. If I don't get any further, then I'm just terrible at these games. I can just show you how to play them, right? And then you guys master them and tell me how you do. All right, I feel like I'm missing something. As soon as I stop the camera, I'm sure I'll notice it. So why don't I take a look again? I don't think I can move cards over on these rows. So like I couldn't move that 3 over here and then bump something up from below. I don't think that's how that works. I'll double check that rule, but I think the only things you can move are onto that first row. I know this is the foundation row and this is my first row. All right, cool. I'm going to set it up and try it again. Okay, take 2. Take 2, Constitution. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I was right. You can only move cards the way I did it the first time, so I just was terrible, apparently. Okay. 2's up here as quickly as possible. Space, open. 2, 2. Let's see. I already got a heart up there. Let's move this 2 so we can get that one up. Okay. I know these jacks are tops, so those are good. Put that. Okay, think before I move. So I do want that one there. I do want that one there. Okay, it may not be a good idea to start stacking on this yet. So if I moved, I want to get this 9 up here as soon as possible. Then that 8 can get there, then that 7 can get there. Let's do that. I don't know, different strategy, right? Just gonna make all the moves I can right now. Black 7. Let's get this 8 up here. Let's get this 7. Yeah, from down here. Or that one. Does it really matter? I don't even know if this is a legal way to play it without moving the spaces yet, but it feels right. I'm just gonna make all the moves possible, right? Let's see. So did I want that 6 moving up there? We'll see. So we'll get the jacks up there. I think the jacks, if those go up there, that's good. We'll get the 2s. This feels good. Just gonna make all the moves I can before I even put anything else on the board here. Yeah. Want that heart? So do I have 10s? I do have a bull or red. Okay, you can go up there. Doop, doop, doop. Pretty soon I'm gonna be just like dealing all the cards in just a moment when I run out of moves, right? So let's start getting right. Doop, doop, 3, 4. Am I cheating by not filling in these spaces yet? I don't know. Does it say you have to fill them in immediately? I'm not sure. Oh, I can move you up there. Okay. Any 4s that I need up there yet? Okay. Now, before I start filling in cards, everything has to be pushed up first as far as we can get. Doop, doop. See the order of things. I can get this 6. Sorry, the 7, 6. Get that 5 and that 4 going on. All right. Is that legal? I don't know. It's fun. See is what now I got to put in the rest of the rows to get up to 32 cards down here. Maybe that wasn't. We'll see if that's a good strategy. It might not even be a good strategy. All right. Okay. Let's get moving. 5 up. 4. Gotta get these 2s going on. I want these guys up as soon as possible. Well, no, because I need to get that 3 and that 2. So you. Yeah, see, this doesn't feel right. I feel like it has to be pushed up first and then make your move. I'm not quite sure how I feel about all this. I'll double check that rule. I seem to be making up my own rules here. Oh, wait. That was the 3 of diamonds. red 9s yet. 8. I feel like I could have moved that 5 up first to get to there. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that part of the rules? I can look it up again just to be sure if I have to do it immediately. Well, I think either way, I think I busted again. Right, now I'm looking for that. I have that 6 there. Yeah. No bueno, folks. I lost again. Oh well. Hey, it's fun. Makes you think. I'm going to look and see that rule, and I'll post something at the end if you can't do that, if you have to fill it in immediately. Otherwise, hey, thanks for joining. See you next time.